Hi everyone, it's Linda. Today I am going to teach you everything I can about eyebrows. Eyebrows can be done in a million different ways. Everyone likes their eyebrows different. So I'm going to show you my two favorite techniques of doing eyebrows today, and I'm going to talk you through everything in detail so you all are professionals when you are done watching this video. Usually what I do first is that I comb them through with a spoolie just to see the shape of my eyebrows. I feel like I have one long hair here that I actually need to trim. I'm just gonna grab my scissors and trim. And there is no right and wrong in eyebrows because everyone likes different eyebrows. So first brow I'm gonna do is this brow. And here we are gonna focus on a fluffy, more natural brow, more lifted brow. What I usually do, first of all, I powder my eyebrows. So I'm grabbing my Infinity Loose setting powder in medium and I'm powdering my brow because I want to get rid of all the oils or any moisture that is under there, because I really want to lift the brow. Then I'm using the new Golden 20s palette because I want a quite soft brow here. So I'm using this shade here that is called Phonus Balonus, that is little like grayish, brownish grayish. And I am only going to fill in those areas where I feel like I really need to, because we want a very soft brow here. And to fake hairs when you are doing brows, I think it's the absolute easiest way to have an angled brush and either use water or H2 Glow to just spray on to make it a little bit damp, and then I press it together so it becomes really thin. Then I dip it into the eyeshadow or brow powder and just creates very thin hairs. And this you can also do with our Sketch and Sculpt with this felt tip. This one is better if you have either very sparse brows or no brows at all. This creates a more long-lasting result than with a shadow. So I'm really just creating hairs where I want them. I want a really soft brow. And then I'm gonna go over with tinted brow gel in the color Blonde. That has recently become my absolute favorite because I have been very into lighter brows. I never thought I would, but I actually am. And now because we powdered the brows before, we can really get this lifted look that we want, because it makes the gel dry faster. So it really lifts the brow and creates this feathery, really fluffy effect, which I love. When this first layer have dried, you can go back and work with it, because when it's dry, it's not really like stiff. So you can still work with the brows a little bit more. And this brow gel is very long lasting, stays on until you take it off, definitely. You wash it off with warm water or with an oil-based remover. So here I have actually just worked with my natural brow shape and just basically fluffed them up a little bit to make this lifted effect. And I like to create some more texture in my brows, so usually I am using the brow gel and mascara that is clear on top of the tinted brow gel, because I really like when you can see the texture in the brows a little bit more. So this will make them look a little bit more bushy. And this is a more classic brow gel that creates a little more stiff effect to the brows. And this is not waterproof, so when you want to take it off, it's really easy. You can just do it when you're washing your face. So this is the first brow. that is my go-to brow at the moment. For me, it goes really fast because I don't have to think about the shape really or anything. I just have to fill in the sparse areas, put on some brow gel, and I'm ready to go. The other brow, I want to really create a more defined brow, a more bold eyebrow, and to create a shape with our Sketch and Sculpt. I really like to use the Almost Black one because it has this really cool toned shade. Even if you don't have black hair, you can absolutely use this if you want a cool toned shade on your brows. So what I am doing here is that I'm usually starting on the arch, because here's where I want the arch to be. I'm gonna follow pretty much my natural shape. And then I usually go in the front, a little bit lighter on the hand. And then I'm following the natural shape of my brow. If you have very thin brows, very sparse brows, or no brows at all, this will give you a very long-lasting effect on the brows. And also here, if you powder the brows after you have filled them in, it will really set the brow pencil and will give you an even more long-lasting result. Even if I have an almost black shade, it's not black, it's just very ashy. Then if you want to add some hairs with this felt tip, you can also do that. Now I have quite a lot of hair, especially in this brow, so I'm not gonna add a lot of fake hairs in that. Then I'm gonna brush it through with a spoolie. And when you brush it through like this, it kind of evens out the color a little bit. And I also want to make all the hairs go in the same direction. Then I am gonna grab my tinted brow gel in taupe. I'm gonna follow the shape of my brows here, and I'm gonna, push the brow hairs in the same direction as the brow itself for a more defined look. But I actually like it. I like a more defined brow as well. It's really nice. You can go over with the brow gel and mascara to make it more defined if you like. I like it more defined, so I'm gonna go over with it a little bit. I'm gonna go over with the spoolie again just to make sure that all the brow hairs are in place. Okay, with different products and different techniques, you can really get two completely different eyebrows. And besides the regular brow colors, we also have one that is called Auburn. During all the years I worked as a makeup artist, I have had a really hard time finding a really nice eyebrow pencil with red pigments in. I have worked with eyeshadows, I have worked with bronzing powders on people with more red hair, but I've never really found a brow pencil, like a waxy brow pencil with red pigments in. So we made one that is called Auburn, and it's a brown shade with a bit of red in it to suit you red-headed beauties out there. So check this in if you haven't found your perfect shade yet. So what's your favorite way of doing your brows? Let us know in the comments, and I'll see you again next time. Bye!